This.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us now?
We can hear ourselves on Josh's computer, so that's good.
Yep, there we go. Okay,
Alright.
so you want to kick it off again with who you are?
I'm
Wow,
Jason Finley. I have a lot of different nicknames. This is riveting stuff here. I'm here with my good pal Chris Villardo, who's got many nicknames.
Yep, Stripe Show.
What's your new one? We talked about it this morning.
The Laser Light Show.
And that's part of today's topic is
yes.
talking about your film.
Wait, the laser light show?
Well, so
This
well,
is going to be...
there's steps in this.
so I had a fitting this week, and I'll give you the short version of this. But my dispersion
Please, I can't
from
do
my
this
fitting
again.
went from this right here to this 8 yards longer with 3 miles an hour more ball speed right here. So we were trying to figure out what would be the next evolution from Stripe Show, which
Is the laser light
is
show.
the Laser Light Show.
So,
and-
but can you see a laser light show in the light? If it's sunny out?
No, we'll have to do like effects with
We'll have to do
some
it at
baby
night.
powder or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like a pimp slap.
yeah. Or create some smoke.
Yeah.
Like a fog machine.
Wow. It's going
So,
to be riveting. So you got a really cool nickname for the event next week. Your team name, it's real cute. I think Josh did a good job of giving you this. The team Balmer, is that correct?
Bombers.
Bombers.
Yes.
which for those following along at home,
Is
that
up
like-
until 5 minutes ago, Villardo didn't know his
Is that
team
like
name.
lip balm? Is that like lip balm or what is that like?
Yeah, it's about yeah. It's an inside thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
So,
that
what's
one
your
of
team name,
great
Villardo?
It's the Bombers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Balmers.
So, a lot like your rotary dialed in.
I am. I will. Okay. So.
So do you have
Let
the
me
new
just
clubs
say-
you got fit for yet?
I don't.
Okay.
So
And who's got to help you get those?
you do.
Okay.
And you're being a good sport and making it happen. So,
Well, I think it's to my advantage.
They're digging the socks,
man.
Finley.
Because well, thank you. They match my jacket. See what I did there. I don't think I'm going to have a chance or a difficult time beating you at all. But now that you're going to have these new clubs, you're not going to have any chance. Your poor team. I mean, seriously, dude, you're going to go in with a whole new bag.
So, Villardo, let's
I
explain
have
what
some
happened
problem.
last year at the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
You had a chance to win it all. And you stood up to the 18th tee and you said,
Well, it
where
started
do,
on 17.
Right.
Started on
The
17.
choke job started on 17.
where do I stand? And
So
I
I
said,
was-
you got a chance to win it, and he proceeded to duff it off the tee.
No, I didn't do that. On 18.
You hit it short of the water. There was 180 yards
Dump
to
it off
it.
the tee.
Koski hit a 5-iron over the water,
I
and you hit it
a
short
nice
of the water.
drive, and I was short of the water.
You hit it short of the water with a
I
driver. He hit 5-iron over the water.
I don't remember I hit driver.
He didn't have
It
epic
was like
technology.
the biggest powder puff you've ever seen.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't-
but going back to it, you didn't win.
I didn't win.
No.
But I did blow a big putt on 17.
Yeah,
We
so
had that thing in the bag.
this year,
Yeah.
what do you like your chances?
Honestly, if these clubs arrive, everyone else is in trouble because I'm telling you right now, with my handicap, with our team, and how much revenge I want from last year. We're
This is really comical.
So, for those following along at home who didn't hear the very beginning, he wants all this revenge yet he hasn't booked his airline ticket and hasn't told his wife yet.
That hasn't happened yet. No.
But that's like Villar. He won't
Yeah.
book his flight this week.
Well, I hope so because it is next week.
No, but he
No.
won't do it. He's not a fiscally responsible. He's a creative guy. He's got his fancy office.
I
and, you know,
actually might not book it this week, but
yeah, see, just what I said.
So
Might
you
have been
have
booked for weeks.
3 other
Might
captains,
have changed it.
3 other teams in this. There's Jason's team.
yes.
There is Ethan's team.
Who he just told us that they're not going to do a lot of shit talking. So
That's why he's not
already
sitting
at
here.
this
There's also Seth's team, who's
Yes,
not here,
that's
obviously.
awesome. Yeah.
Where do you rank your team? Do you think you're the favorites?
Well, I mean, why would I say anything otherwise? I mean, of course, and it definitely ranks by. It's not just skill level. It's
Well, no, it is. We're playing golf.
no, but it's a lot of things. Okay, and also my handicap and just
So-
me personally.
Well, so just to give everybody a sense of here, as he talks about his handicap, let's keep one thing in mind. Who did you technically replace in our current structure here at Callaway Golf? whose job did you effectively step
Johnny
into?
Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
I
that's
thought
all that needs to be said about the handicaps.
Yeah, because I thought his job, specifically Johnny's, and I love Johnny to death, was to just pad handicap.
Was, yeah, I'm gonna.
So let's just say that. Right, I'm just pointing that out.
So you learned from the best.
So-
He, he was a mentor to you in this.
I'm
regard.
definitely not a sandbagger for sure.
Well, I've seen
I mean,
your
you
action.
played.
I know.
I mean, you played a lot of
yeah,
golf.
you've
with me,
earned that
okay?
handicap.
Okay.
Yeah, you've earned it very well. Although you did make an eagle when we played earlier this year.
I did.
It might have been net, but you did make an eagle at Torrey Pines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you were also
A real
involved
one?
with, like,
Was it a par
No,
7?
it was a net eagle. I'm
Oh.
a net
Well,
birdie.
he made a net eagle against me
I'm
at the
a net
Grandaddy.
birdie
Yeah,
machine.
and who made just so we'll recall here, if you made a net eagle that hole, what did I make? I think it's coming to me. I think.
Net eagle also.
Well, I also it wasn't just a net eagle. It was a gross eagle.
Oh, it was a gross.
Which therefore turned into a
It
net
was,
eagle
yes,
as well.
Yes, yes,
But
I
yes,
remember.
yeah, that's how the real players do it.
So we have 4 teams, and they're going to be competing, and you guys are all dialed in with your equipment. Well, we've been hearing about
if my
Florida's.
equipment arrives.
If your equipment arrives.
I got to figure out what I'm playing. I still don't know.
Can you give us a little what's in the bag, Velardo? What went into the bag after this fitting?
What is or what will be?
What will be?
What will be? So I'm switching from Apex to Steelhead. So that wasn't a distance thing, ball speed thing. It was just a forgiveness thing. So
He needs a lot of forgiveness.
I went up in weight, my shaft,
Yeah.
Went to
Oh,
a
yeah.
shaft.
Internet golfers everywhere.
And I'm playing recoil shafts, but I went from 680 to 760s.
Wow, I would have expected you much heavier.
I went down a ½ inch on my driver, which was like night and day for me.
Laser light show.
And I went from
What driver is it?
From 3-wood 5-wood to 7-wood 4-wood.
What driver is it?
Epic, standard.
Epic Standard?
Yeah.
What shaft is in that? T1100, right?
T800.
T800.
Oh, he's not
Yes.
quite big enough deal for the 11.
T1100 was
That wasn't you then. Did the Dean Evs posted on
wasn't
Twitter yesterday?
stiff enough for me.
Wasn't
Wasn't
stiff enough.
for
A
you.
little too light.
Yeah.
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 And what's in your bag?
What's in my bag? Would you like to start at the top or the bottom?
Whichever you'd like.
Okay, let's start.
Florida's
at
a
the top.
bottom guy, so.
Yeah. I
I'm
like
a
the
power
top.
top.
Uh,
Okay.
I got Epic Sub-Zero 9-degree driver with a Fuji Pro shaft. I have a Epic 3 Plus head with a Project X T800 shaft in it. I have a Epic Sub-Zero 18-degree, weakened by a couple degrees, kind of a utility wood, if
Yeah.
you will. Kind of like your setup, except for I can actually hit a 3-wood. I'm man enough to hit a 3-wood.
Wow, Florida.
And then I go from that weak 5-wood to the Steelhead Pro 4-iron through a wedge with the True Temper XP95 shafts. And then I have a forged wedge for my 56 and 55 and an MD3 60-degree.
This is full on internet golfer bag.
Yeah,
right here.
this is big stuff here.
Yeah.
I have XP 105 in my wedges. You got to give the people what they want.
That's
baby.
right.
And then I have a couple of putters moving in and out of the rotation potentially, and I may have.
Any contraband going to be in your bag?
There may be a new set of irons. Maybe.
Maybe.
I might. Yeah. I'm bringing one extra club that might be in my bag and might not be in my bag. So that's going to be the big
So
controversial thing.
we do have a 14 club rule though.
Yeah. No, I'll
Okay.
make a decision before.
And I do have to give. He would be very proud of me. I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Chris Koski. I have all new grips on my clubs. They are all super.
You just showed me those super stroke grips on your clubs.
On everything, on 13 of the 14 clubs, I have a super stroke grip. We won't
So
talk
the exact
about those.
opposite of most people.
I didn't tell you which one club it was.
That's correct. We're gonna have people. The Grandaddy's coming up.
Yeah.
Before you guys start, are there any predictions where we know you think your team's gonna win?
Well, I don't. There's no. I mean, have you read? I know I've read the thread. Velardo, all these other guys, they're not really engaged.
No.
I'm in there almost every day. I'm looking at what the people are saying.
Velardo doesn't read. He's
if-
just now learning there's a forum.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what I mean, he knows what the internet is, but if you read through there's one common theme.
There is.
And that is that everybody is all in on Team Veteran, which is my team.
He was thinking to himself, who's Team Veteran?
Yeah, that would be my team. I had to make sure to tell you that. And, I mean, I completely understand it, right? I mean, just last time I checked, you're not a 5-time Hall of Famer, right?
I am a 2-time.
Okay, and who was on a team that helped you get those both the time?
I don't remember.
Me.
Oh.
Is Ethan a 5-time Hall of Famer?
No.
Okay. Seth, clearly not a 5-time Hall of Famer. He's
I'm a Granddaddy MVP.
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
I would kind of consider myself the Granddaddy MVP because without me setting it up, there would be no Granddaddy MVP.
You actually.
So I consider myself the Granddaddy MVP.
Most THPers do too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So think what you want.
Yeah. The reality is that everybody is voting for Team. What'd you say your name was? Team Veteran.
It's not Team Sunscreen. Like lip
The
balm.
4
I'm
teams
not the
are
lip balm.
Team
Okay.
Bombers, Team Veterans, Team Pre-Owned, and Team 99 Malord.
Team 99 Malord.
That was the one Jason was banned from being in the gauntlet.
That's funny.
I wasn't allowed that year.
So I think everybody is kissing your ass a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And why would they
just
do
a
that?
little bit? Just a little bit.
Why would they do
just
that?
Just a little bit.
Why would they? What reason would they have to kiss my ass?
I don't know. That's what I
Are
gotta
we
figure
allowed to
out.
say that on here?
Sure.
Okay.
Listen, you are powerless against me because your shit talking doesn't work against me.
Powerless.
So I don't know
So
about
you're
Seth.
his Lex
I don't know
Luthor?
about Seth. Maybe. Yeah, we could say that. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't work against Ethan. Seth, it might work against. I don't know. So
I got a few things on Seth. I got a few things I can pull out on him.
So anyways, between that and the way I'm playing, if I get my clubs, what are you laughing at?
Because every single time it's the way I'm playing. If I get my clubs,
No.
which means I can tell you right now they're not going to come, and you have that crutch.
So
Yes.
who has control over helping you to get these clubs?
I
here?
haven't had a fitting in 6 years. Okay, doing this.
You've been
fitting-
playing for 6 years?
No, I haven't had a fitting in 6 years.
You've been playing longer than 6 years?
I have been playing longer than 6 years.
Oh, I thought that this was your first
I've
year.
been playing 7 years. Okay. And this fitting was game changing. for me.
So earlier in the year, it was you were going to work with Luke to hit it farther.
Yeah, I've had
This year.
amateur fittings. Nate's done a fitting with me.
Yeah.
Luke's done a fitting with me.
Are you calling Nate an amateur?
They're amateur
He's the host of
fitters.
the
They're
Fitting
amateur
Room
fitters.
podcast.
Yeah,
How can he be an
sat,
amateur?
I've sat in the simulator with them and gone
Okay.
through all the numbers, and they've tried to fit
But
me
you
into what
weren't
they
buying it.
think.
You had to go in. You had to call in
And-
reinforcements.
And when I actually got a real fitting, there was definitely a difference. I mean, the numbers, it was crazy.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Lardo with new clubs. So you could be hitting it significantly farther.
I was hitting it. My irons were 8
So
yards
what are you
longer.
going to do? The first hole, how far do you normally? Your old set.
Yeah.
You blame me on the specs being wrong. How far did you hit your 7-iron? just.
I was about 155 with my 7-iron. I
Okay.
don't hit my irons.
So
long
if
at all.
you're-
Wow, you must
you're-
have no gap between
I
your
don't.
7-iron and driver.
If you are 155 yards out on the first hole in the gauntlet this year at Falcon Head Golf Course
Pitching
in
wedge.
Bee Cave, Texas, you're gonna hit pitching wedge now.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, I'm sure your team's been feeling real
I
good.
would hit 8 iron.
Okay.
Is there any coincidence that during this thing we've gotten 3 messages that your team has quit? We're looking for replacements. We have to start a thread saying, "Do you want to be on Team Bombers?"
Yeah, Villardo's team looking for people are paying their hard-earned money to come out here.
My team's
and
gonna
you're
have
gonna
fun.
screw around
okay?
with your club
and
set.
because my team's gonna have the most fun, we are gonna be the most relaxed, and that is the main reason why we're gonna win. And I will coach them how to not.
You're gonna
How
coach
to
him.
not-
You're gonna
not
coach
how to
him?
play.
What are you
Not
gonna
how to
coach
play.
him on?
How to not
You're gonna
have
coach
to
him how to
listen
create a cool logo?
to your shit, because that's your only strength.
My only strength.
Yeah, I mean your handicap with your game is not a good combination. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So one thing we haven't told anybody yet
Yeah.
is what does the winning team win?
talked about this before we came in.
Yeah,
Jason, would you
well,
like
no.
to tell people?
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody knows how great of an event the Grandaddy is, and it's the best thing for us to do all year, and certainly I think it's the best event that anybody, out there can get themselves into as what I would like to call a regular, everyday playing amateur, right? It's, as much as we joke about it, and it's an incredible experience, I think, for us and for everyone that's gotten to be a part of it. So I think what we want you to do is go in and pick a winning team.
In this thread right here.
In this thread that this video will live live
Yeah,
forever
you forget
on.
sometimes that these videos stay forever.
And
Oh,
say
no, I don't.
and say who's going to win. And just know that whatever you say, and this is going
Listen,
to give a sense for how serious people are about
You
who's
said
going
the
to win.
same things last year before the gauntlet, and you had no chance of winning that gauntlet down the stretch. I at least had a chance on
Florida.
18, and
You
at
did.
least
And
it
what
was
happened?
At least it was in my I shouldn't say.
It
at
was
least
in your
my
hands and you didn't get it done.
Yes.
So that means that your team performed and you
I
did
was
not.
a different person back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
More fragile.
I do remember the practice round where the snake incident we talked about earlier happened. It was also the same round that you were guaranteeing that like 100 putts were going to go in. None of them did. You also hit a bunker shot out of a bunker with your club grounded and didn't know that was a rule that you could not do that. Did you not learn it that day that you could not ground your club in a bunker?
No, that is not true. First of all, that never happened.
Okay.
I never touched the
So
sand
what about the
at
layer
all.
of sand behind your
That
ball where you
never-
drug the club back?
That
never happened?
honestly, that never happened.
Okay.
Did that not really happen?
But
I've been
you know
hearing
what
about it
really
for
did
a
happen?
year.
You know what really did happen? Last time I played with them, we set an over/under on 3 putts at, what was it?
Four. Yeah.
And how many 3 putts did I have?
Okay, so
Two.
yeah.
You know,
I had
that's not
0
really-
3 putts.
Well, so
That's
here's
not really
the deal. So
bragworthy,
there's 2
though.
other things that are very important from that very round.
It just shows that when the when the pressure was on, I literally didn't have 1 3 putt
Okay,
on the front nine.
you had 4 times where your ball was an inch off the green where you 3-putted. So
Doesn't matter
I
what the-
miscalculated slightly that you would
matter.
actually hit green. My bad. The other thing that's
That's called
important to recall from that round,
strategy.
there was one thing that will be internet gold on this thread that happened in that very round, if I do recall. I may not be able to remember it because of what happened, but we do need to tell
Have
this
you not
story.
talked about this on the
Yeah,
forum?
oh, we're going to talk about this. I have not talked about it.
Does JB
JB
not know
does
about
not
this?
even know about this.
Nope.
This is the first time ever revealed outside
JB,
of
you
the
haven't
walls
heard about this?
of
No.
the Zoo Crew. Okay, so we're playing a round of golf 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Villardo and I, we have a great round going. We're having a great time. We're at a very special place. Little group outing we had. We get to the 18th hole, and Villardo has already won the no 3-putt bet, but he's close to breaking 100. Hard golf course, right? We were
Long
having a good
day,
time.
yeah.
You know, long day. It was hot, and Villardo hits it in a greenside bunker. Okay, just to set the stage here, greenside bunker here, water on the other side of the green, pin is right here. I am standing virtually 90 degrees to the right of Villardo, in between the bunker and the water. Standing there, cleaning my ball, getting ready to make my birdie putt. Villardo's hitting his 8th shot out of the bunker.
Wasn't
Villardo
my
proceeds
shot.
6th.
to
I was in there
shank
at 3.
it. Full hosel rocket. And where does that ball hit, Villardo?
I think it hit you square on the forehead.
Yes, it did. Right here, as a matter of fact. And what did I have on my head
a
for?
big, huge
Yeah.
knot.
Yeah.
Literally, it was like a cartoon, like on Looney Tunes, where you
Yeah.
literally see the bump come out like that.
You could see the hex aerodynamics on my forehead.
It was hysterical.
Full shank.
Not to Jason.
I was in tears. Me and Harry
Yeah.
were like literally in
And
tears.
so was I, as a matter of fact, just for a different
was-
reason.
It was one of the funniest things I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah.
People are very much enjoying this story, by the
Yeah.
way.
So
So going back to it, for the people who are paying attention, they have to go in the thread,
Yes.
watch this wonderful video, and pick which of the 4 teams is going to win.
Yep. Team
And if
veteran.
if you pick the right team, and what are you?
Team Bombers.
If you pick the right team,
I don't like these team names that we don't pick the team name.
There you go.
I don't like.
well, you were on that email, you just never responded.
Oh, okay.
If you pick the right
Team
team,
Balmer.
you have a chance to go to the Grandaddy. One person who picks the right team is going to the Grandaddy, where they're going to face you guys. Well,
Hopefully.
not sure about you. Definitely
Hopefully.
you.
I'm Granddaddy. I'm a legend at the Grandaddy.
A legend?
After my MVP performance. So.
What happened last year?
Oh, last year. Yeah, we didn't play so well last year.
No, we didn't. We had a few people that couldn't quite close the deal. They've been known to do that in individual matches against me as well. Not naming names, but if he watches this, he knows who I'm talking about.
Interesting.
At least, but I will warn you. Consider yourself warned now. I do owe you payback for hitting me in the forehead.
And it's going to come in Austin.
We may.
You just don't know when
It may.
or what, but I've been told
So
it's
we
coming.
may not be in the same group. It may come from an adjacent hole. But I've been known to be able to control my golf ball a little bit better than you do.
Okay.
So just throwing it out
Okay.
there. That may
Just
happen.
be on the lookout for balls flying by your face,
Yeah.
like Saturday nights.
Balls flying by my face.
It's way.
So that's it, guys. You can
All right.
sign up in the forum thread.
Follow along next
Yeah.
weekend. We're looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to
Telling you.
being out there.
Oh, you know what we haven't done? We haven't announced the prize that the gauntlet winners
Betting
are going to
on-
win.
Betting
Oh
on Team
yes,
Veteran is a sucker bet.
the gauntlet winning team. So when my guys, when we're celebrating our victory, they're gonna know that they also won a Callaway Customs wedge. So you're
Correct.
gonna be able to go onto our website, design it, tell us exactly what you want through our configurator. Everything's right there in front of you. What you can do on the wedges, we will build it specifically for you. So that will be the prize for the winning team.
Do you want to see if you can find some wedges for your team?
There'll be some other nice things for all the teams that they will receive.
Oh yeah, the
But
swag's pretty
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, when my team wins, they will all get Callaway Custom
Sucker
wedges.
bet. Team Veteran's a sucker bet, I'm telling you.
Sucker bet.
Yeah, that's a sucker bet.
You're betting 99,
you
my
have
lord?
capabilities to
I'm
actually
telling
do
you.
a poll.
It seems like it's
Yeah, we can do a poll.
It
Yeah.
seems Team Veteran seems like the best bet, but as you guys know, going with the best player is not always the best bet.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
No, it is true.
No, I don't
There's
think
a lot
it
of
is.
factors here.
Really? Because Tom
Yeah.
Brady's online too. LeBron's online too.
Can we not talk about Tom Brady? I mean,
Or LeBron.
seriously?
I mean, if you want, we can talk about Phillip Rivers.
No, the Chargers are dead to me.
Do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't
his-
want to talk about the Raiders either. I mean, silver and black boy over here.
Yeah. But that's it, guys. So we hope you enjoyed this and sign up. Chance to win the Grandaddy. Chance to be at the Grandaddy. I mean, that is winning. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it is.
I mean, Velardo says so.
Yeah.
And we have something.
Velardo's maybe even got a. Well, he doesn't have to book a ticket because I take care of that. For
I
him,
will
so.
say that out of every golf trip I've ever been on, the Grandaddy is still my favorite golf trip of all time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the greatest.
I think everybody who's ever been there has said that.
It's ridiculous.
And one thing for those who have actually made it through all 25 minutes of this special teaser, we have an event that's going to be announced coming up next week. It'll be announced
Okay.
that anybody who would ever want to have revenge against Jason Finley will want to sign up for. So Velardo will be signing
I
up.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
I'll be
and there's gonna be a long.
Yeah.
It might be the most entries you've ever had for. an
So you are
event.
not going to want to miss
Jason's
that sign
wife
up.
signing up for this?
She might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids probably
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
No,
So,
that list is long.
Stay tuned for that one and go ahead over to the forum and enter the chance of the Grandaddy. Somebody just wrote Paging Taylor.